Assalamualaikum and hi. We are from Group 2 who would like to present the topics that have been chosen by us for financial management assignment, namely PAM Malaysia Holding and PAM Malaysia Corporation Berhad. We have 7 members in this group, which is Afina Zahira binti Abdul Manan, Hidayu Wahidah binti Zulkifli, Nur Azrin binti Jamaluddin, Nordini Nazifah binti Sabri, Siti Nur Maisarah binti Abdul Rashid, Nur Syaza Aina binti Syahidan, and Nurul Aisyah binti Fauzi. And we move to next part, which is introduction. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nordin Nazifah binti Sabri. My matrix number is H22A0434. I want to introduce about the PAM Malaysia Holding Berhad and PAM Malaysia Corporation Berhad. The study was conducted on two business companies involved in an investment holding company, namely PAM Malaysia Holding Berhad and PAM Malaysia Corporation Berhad. The aim of this study is to make a ratio comparison. PAM Malaysia Holding and PAM Malaysia Corporation are listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad. PAM Malaysia Corporation Berhad (PMC) is listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad. PMC is an investment holding company. The group's principal business activities are carried out through wholly owned subsidiaries operating as the Network Foods Group. For PAM Malaysia Holding Berhad (PMH) is involved in various sectors such as hotel, travel, property, stock and share broking, corporate advisory service, research and fund management service, nomin and custodian service, and property and investment holding. The company's business segments include hotel, stockbroking, and investment holding.
Hi, my name is Siti Numaisarah binti Abdul Rashid and my matric number is H22A1149. Now, I will explain about the company background for PAN Malaysia Holding. PAN Malaysia Holding (PMH) is an investment holding company and that was incorporated in Malaysia on 8 January 1983. PMH was listed on the main market Bursa Malaysia Security Berhad on 25 May 1987 in consumer product and service sector. Farizon binti Ibrahim and Wong Yin Fats are the directors of PAN Malaysia Holding according to the annual report 2022. They are not only the director but associate on the board of Malayan United Industri Berhad, PAN Malaysia Industri Berhad, PAN Malaysia Capital Berhad and also Metro Jaya Berhad. PAN Malaysia Holding are hotel ownership operation and financial service. They own and operate the 200-room Chorus Paradise Resort Hotel in Port Dickson, Negeri Sembilan. Lastly, the financial operation activity comprises two separate financial operations, which is the stockbroking business undertaken by PAN Malaysia Securities Sdn Berhad with a universal broker status and asset management service provided by another subsidiary, PCB Asset Management Sdn Berhad.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Aisyah binti Fauzi and my matric number is H22A1018 and I will present to you the background of PAM Malaysia Corporation Berhad. PAM Malaysia Corporation Berhad, also known as PMC, is a Malaysian investment holding company and was incorporated on 9 January 1963 and is listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Security Berhad on 15 August 1967. Tan Sri Datuk Seri Azmi bin Khalid is the chairman of PAM Malaysia Corporation. He was appointed to the board on 17 June 2015 and subsequently redesigned as chairman on the board on 10 July 2015. The main commercial operations of the group are carried out by fully owned subsidiaries doing business as network food groups, which are engaged in the production, distribution, marketing, and export of chocolate and confectionery. This company operates through three segments, which is fast food chain, food, and investment holding. The fast food chain segment is engaged in operation fast food chain restaurants. The food segment is engaged in the manufacturing, marketing, and distribution of confectionery, cocoa-based products, and the other food products. The investment holding segment is engaged in the holding of investment and related activities. This company is also involved in the warehousing and distribution of chill and confectionery products and snack food, as well as the marketing and distribution of beverage products. The company product brands include Crispy and Tango and A&W.
Hi, my name is Afrina Shaira bint Abdul Manan. My metric number is H22B009. So today I will explain about trend analysis to company Pan Malaysia Holding Berhad between 2021 and 2022. In this trend analysis, we have four trends, which is liquidity ratio, profitability ratio, leverage ratio, and activity ratio. So we go to the first trend, which is liquidity ratio. To calculate current ratio, current asset divide current liabilities. So for the year 2021, the current ratio is 3.75 times, while for year 2022 is 4.87 times. So year 22 is the highest ability to pay its short-term obligation on time rather than 2021. For calculate a quick ratio, open bracket, current asset minus inventory, close bracket, then divide current liabilities. So for the year 2021, the quick ratio is 3.74 times, while year 2021 is 4.86 times. So for the year 2021 has the highest ability to pay the short-term obligation rather than 2021. So we go to the next part, which is let's calculate for liquidity ratio. Is net working capital, which is current asset minus current liabilities. So for the 2021 is 24,150,000 ringgit Malaysia, and for 2022 is 26,150,000 ringgit Malaysia. So we can see year 2022 is the highest absolute measure of liquidity, better than year 2021. So we go to the second trend analysis, which is profitability ratio. To calculate net profit margin, earning after tax divide sale. So for year 2021, net profit margin is 11.02%, while year 2022 is 1.51%. So the year 2021 have the highest percentage in return to shareholder rather than year 2022. So we go to the return on equity. So for calculate return on equity, earning after tax divide total equity. So for year 2021 is 1.16%, while year 2022 is 0.21%. So we can see at the graph, year 2021 have the highest percentage in return to shareholder rather than year 2022. Next, return to asset. So for calculate return to asset is earning after tax divide total asset. So for year 2021, 0.6 0.66%, while year 2022 is 0.12%. So for year 2021 has the highest percentage in return in on-firm investment rather than year 2022. Next, to calculate operating profit margin. Operating profit, EBIT, divide sale. For the answer is year 2021 is 11.02%, while year 2022 is 1.61%. So we can see year 2021 is the highest percentage than 2022. So we go to the next part, trend analysis, which is leverage ratio. So to calculate the debit ratio on equity is total debt divide total equity. So for year 2021 is 0.74 times, while year 2022 is 0.71 times. So we can see the graph year 2021 has the highest amount of debt rather than year 2021. Next, to calculate debit ratio on asset is total debt divide total asset. So for year 2021 is 0.42 times, while year 2022 is 0.41 times. So we can see the graph year 2021 has the highest amount debt of finance asset rather than 2022. Next, to calculate time interest earning, EBIT divide interest expenses. So for year 2021 is loss 0.41 times, while year 2022 is loss 0.07 times. So looking at the graph, the highest time is 2021, which is firm can meet loan requirement and lower risk for default rather than year 2022. So for the last trend analysis, which is activity ratio. So to calculate inventory turnover, cost of goods sold divide inventory. So for year 2021 is 26.6 times, while year 2022 is 23.22 times. You can see the graph, year 21 is the highest time. Year 2021 ratio is more effectiveness in inventory to great sale than 2022. So for calculate total asset turnover, which is sale divide total asset. So for year 2021 is 0.06 time, while year 2022 is 0.07 time. So for year 2022 has the highest time in effectiveness of total asset to grade sale rather than 2021. Next, which is second last to calculate account receivable, is sale divide account receivable. So for year 2021 is 0.09 time, while year 2022 is 0.20 times. So we can see the graph, the highest time, which is year 2022 in effectiveness of total asset to generate sale rather than 2021. Lastly, to calculate fixed asset turnover, sale divide fixed asset. So year 2021 is 0.16 times, while year 2022 is 0.21 times. For graph, we can see year 2022 is the highest time in effectiveness of fixed asset rather than 2021. So that's all from me about information trend analysis for company Pan Malaysia Holding Berhad. between year 2021 and year 2022. Thank you.
Hi, I am Noazri binti Jamaluddin. My metric number is H22A0601. I would like to explain about ratio analysis for Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad. Firstly, we have liquidity ratio. Current ratio. The formula for current ratio is current asset divide current liabilities. For 2021, we got 8.14 times. For 2022, we got 1.53 times. The result is year 2021 has the higher ability to pay its short-term obligation on time rather than 2022. Nextly, we have quick ratio. The formula for quick ratio is current asset minus inventory divide current liability. For 2021, we got 7.40 times. Then for 2022, we got 1.29 times. The result is year 2021 has the higher ability to pay the short-term obligation rather than 2022. Nextly, we have net working capital. The formula for net working capital is current asset minus current liabilities. For 2021, we got RM95,373,000. Then 2022, we got RM35,627,000. The result is year 2021 is the higher absolute measure liquidity better than 2022. Then we have profitability ratio, net profit margin. The formula of net profit margin is earning after tax divide sale. For 2021, we got 1.21% and 2022 we got 2.82%. The result is year 2022 have the higher percentage in return to shareholders rather than years 2021. Next, we have return on equity. The formula of return of equity is earning after tax divide total equity. For 2021, we got 80.29% and 2022 we got 1.26%. The result is yes, 2021 have the higher percentage in return to shareholders rather than year 2022. Then return on asset. The formula of return on asset is earning after tax divide total asset. For 2021, we got 1.71%, 2022, 0.87%. Year 2021 has the higher percentage in returning on firm investment rather than 2022. Then, operating profit margin. Formula of operating profit margin, operating profit divide sale. 2021 we got 1.21%, 2022 2.82%. The result is year 2022 have the higher percentage than 2021. Then we have leverage ratio, debit ratio on equity. The formula of debit ratio on equity is total debit divide total equity. 2021, we got 0.06 times, 2022 0.44 times. The result is year 2022 has the higher amount of debit rather than 2021. Nextly, debit ratio on asset. The formula of debit ratio on asset,
Total debit divide total asset. 2021, we got 0.06 times. 2022, 0.30 times. Year 2022 has the higher amount debit to finance assets rather than 2021. Then time interest earned, operating profit divide interest expense. For 2021, we got loss 528.37 times. 2022, 2.68 times. Year 2022 is the highest time which firm can meet loan agreement and lower risk of default rather than 2021. Lastly is activity ratio. Inventory turnover. The formula of inventory turnover is COGS divide inventory. 2021 we got 3.61 times. 2022 4.80 times. Year 2022 is the highest times than 2021 ratio is more effective in inventory to generate sale. Next, total asset turnover. The formula of total asset turnover is sale divide total asset. 2021 we got 0.14 times. 2022 0.13 times. Year 2022 has the higher times in the effectiveness of total asset to generate sale rather than 2021. Nextly, account receivable. The formula of account receivable, sale divide account receivable. 2021 we got 2.43 times. 2022 4.05 times. Year 2022 has the higher times in effectiveness of total asset to generate sale rather than 2021. Nextly, fixed asset turnover. The formula fixed asset turnover is sale divide fixed asset. 2021 we got 0.25 times. 2022 0.44 times. The result is year 2022 has the higher times in effectiveness of the asset rather than 2021.
Next, I will explain about the comparative analysis for liquidity ratio. First is current ratio. The formula is current asset divide current liabilities. PAM Malaysia Holding has a high liquidity and efficiency ratio of 4.87 times, which can measure the company's ability to settle its short-term liabilities with current asset compared to PAM Malaysia Corporation, which is only 1.53 times. Second is quick ratio. The formula is current asset minus inventory divide current liabilities. PAM Malaysia Holding has the highest ability to pay short-term obligation without relying on inventory, which is 4.86 times, compared to PAM Malaysia Corporation has the lowest ability of 1.29 times. The third is net working capital. The formula is current asset minus current liabilities. PAM Malaysia Corporation has more working capital than PAM Malaysia Holdings. Thus, PAM Malaysia Corporation is able to pay the expenses at the immediate rate because the financial condition of the company is in good condition. Next is profitability ratio. The first is net profit margin. The formula is earning after tax divide sale. PAM Malaysia Corporation has a higher net profit of 2.82%, while PAM Malaysia Holding of 1.51%. This means PAM Malaysia Corporation has a higher percentage of revenue to shareholders than PAM Malaysia Holding. Next is return on equity. The formula is earning after tax divide total equity. PAM Malaysia Corporation has a higher percentage of return to shareholders of 1.26% compared to PAM Malaysia Holding, which is 0.21%. Next is return on asset. The formula is earning after tax divide total asset. PAM Malaysia Corporation has a higher return on asset of 0.87%, while PAM Malaysia Holding was lower of 0.12%. This indicates that PAM Malaysia Corporation has a higher percentage in return on the company's investment than PAM Malaysia Holding. Next is operating profit margin. The formula is operating profit divide sales. PAM Malaysia Corporation has a higher operating margin of 2.82% than PAM Malaysia Holding of 1.51%. This indicates that PAM Malaysia Corporation has better productivity than PAM Malaysia Holding. Next is leverage ratio. For debit ratio on equity, the formula is total debit divide total equity. PAM Malaysia Holding has a higher debit on equity of 0.71 times than PAM Malaysia Corporation of 0.44 times. This indication that PAM Malaysia Holding had better handle debit on equity compared than PAM Malaysia Corporation. Next is debit ratio on asset. The formula is total debit divide total asset. PAM Malaysia Holding has a higher debit ratio on asset of 0.41 times than PAM Malaysia Corporation of 0.30 times. This indicates shown that PAM Malaysia Holding has higher debit compared to PAM Malaysia Corporation. Next is time interest earned. The formula is EBIT divide interest expense. PAM Malaysia Corporation has a higher time interest earned of 2.68 times, while PAM Malaysia Holding has a lower time of interest earned, which is 0.07 times. That means PAM Malaysia Corporation is the higher times which firm can meet loan requirement and lower risk of default rather than PAM Malaysia Holding. Next is activity ratio. For inventory turnover, the formula is COGS divide inventory. PAM Malaysia Holding has the higher inventory turnover of 23.22 times compared to PAM Malaysia Corporation of 4.18 times. This indicates shown that PAM Malaysia Holding has the better inventory. Next is total asset turnover. The formula is sales divide total asset. PAM Malaysia Corporation has the higher total asset turnover with 0.30 times than PAM Malaysia Holding of 0.07 times. This indicates shown that PAM Malaysia Corporation has better asset turnover than PAM Malaysia Holding. For account receivable, the formula is sales divide account receivable. PAM Malaysia Corporation has the higher account receivable turnover with 4.05 times than PAM Malaysia Holding of 0.12 times. This indicates that PAM Malaysia Corporation has better receivable turnover than PAM Malaysia Holding. The last one is fixed asset turnover. The formula is sales divide fixed asset. Pan Malaysia Corporation has a higher fixed asset turnover with 0.44 times than Pan Malaysia Holding with 0.21 times. This indicates that Pan Malaysia Corporation has a better fixed asset turnover compared to Pan Malaysia Holding.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ida Wahida Peter Zulkifli and my matric number is H22B003A. Today I will present for overall analysis of the report. I will analyze two categories of financial ratios for both companies, which is liquidity ratio and profitability ratios. As we know, financial ratios is an analysis tool in order to interpret and evaluate firms' performance based on their financial statement. Ratios are used to highlight weakness and strength of a firm. First of all, is the liquidity ratios is to measure how liquid the firms to meet short-term obligation. It can be seen from the comparative analysis between these two companies that the liquidity ratios of Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad is better than Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad. For the current ratio, Pan Malaysia Holdings shows the highest level, meanwhile Pan Malaysia Corporation Holdings Berhad did not achieve the normal range of current ratios. In short, Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad has reflected the ability to pay its short-term obligation on time. Moreover, Pan Malaysia Berhad has the highest quick ratio than Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad, which means that Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad has the ability to pay its short-term obligation without relying on their inventories. Furthermore, Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad has an absolute measure of higher working capital in liquidity better than Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad. Second is the profitability ratios. It is used to measure the efficiency of firms to generate profit. The profitability ratio of Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad is better. This can be seen when Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad has the highest percentage of net profit margin than that has better productivity instead of Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad. For return on equity, Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad has a higher percentage of return to shareholders compared to Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad. Meanwhile, the return on the assets of Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad has a higher percentage in return on the company's investment rather than Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad. Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad has the higher percentage of operating profit margin than Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad. This shows that Pan Malaysia Corporation has better income to shareholders.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Syazaina binti Syeda and my matric number is H22A1123. For my part, compared to Pan Malaysia Holdings, Pan Malaysia Corporation has a lower debt to equity ratio in terms of leverage. This demonstrated that Pan Malaysia Holdings has the highest level of debt in relation to Pan Malaysia Corporation. Secondly, Pan Malaysia Holding debt to asset ratio is higher than Pan Malaysia Corporation's. Comparing Pan Malaysia Corporation to Pan Malaysia Holdings, the latter has a high time of interest earned. This shows that Pan Malaysia Corporation has the strongest ability to meet loan criteria and lower default risk than Pan Malaysia Holdings. To support their commercial activities, Pan Malaysia Holding and Pan Malaysia Corporation maintain an activity ratio in their respective industry. In contrast to Pan Malaysia Corporation, Pan Malaysia Holding exhibits a higher inventory turnover rate. This clearly shows that Pan Malaysia Holdings has more robust inventories. Secondly, Pan Malaysia Corporation has a higher total asset turnover than Pan Malaysia Holdings. This shows that in comparison to Pan Malaysia Corporation, Pan Malaysia Holding has a lower asset turnover rate. Pan Malaysia Corporation has a higher turnover of account receivable than Pan Malaysia Holdings. This demonstrated that Pan Malaysia Holdings outperform Pan Malaysia Corporation in terms of account receivable turnover. Pan Malaysia Corporation has a higher turnover of fixed asset than Pan Malaysia Holdings. This suggests that compared to Pan Malaysia Corporations, Pan Malaysia Holding has a lower fixed asset turnover. I guess that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, for the conclusion, we can conclude that Pan Malaysia Holdings Berhad and Pan Malaysia Corporation Berhad were also the companies that were being affected after the pandemic hit. There are several strategies that businesses often employ to recover and stabilize after a financial crisis. Both companies can do an adaptation and diversification to diversify companies' income, look into new company ventures and revenue streams. And then keep up with market developments and be prepared to modify business plans in response to changing client demands. Plus, both companies can do a planning and financial analysis. It is to determine the level of the influence on their company's finance, perform a comprehensive financial review, a review of the cash flow, assets, obligation, and general financial health is part of this. Create a thorough and practical recovery plans that include strategies to deal with current issues and establishes long-term financial objectives.